I watch a lot of my colleagues who do shows similar to mine in other markets. And one of the things, not all of them, but one of the things that sets us apart from some of my colleagues out there that do this is our community does not exactly have a plethora of public transit options. We really just have one, and that's CityBus. And I've actually always extolled their service. I think they do a great job. They certainly do the best they can with the resources they have available that our community make available to them to provide that service to them. But CityBus is reducing some of its services. They have been going through a spate of staffing shortages for the last several years, really, I believe it is. And they've had a lot of trouble getting driver positions filled. And so they do a lot of shortening services. A lot of times it'll be centered around more student-centered routes, if you will, when Purdue is out of session to help kind of manage that. But I want to show you the map, the CityBus service map, and let's talk through some of these service reductions that they're going to have. So first off, the 2A Schuyler, or Schuyler, depending on how you pronounce it, is being reduced from every 30 minutes to every 60 minutes during the week. And so you can see this is a route that runs to the north end, starts at the CityBus Center downtown and goes up to the north end. Then next, the 2B Union also is going to have that same limitation. It's going to run every half hour instead of every hour. And a similar route, this runs from CityBus Center down Union Street up to the northeast part of the north end. Then next, and those two routes, they're going to leave at quarter after the hour from 6:15 a.m. to 9:15 p.m. And 2B will leave at 3/4 after, at quarter till, so 6:45 to 9:45, no change on the Sunday service. The next route, the Lafayette Square route, is shifting to 60-minute schedules from all day long. They're going to leave at quarter past the hour, and that is this route here, and it runs south down 18th to Lafayette Square, and then over to the east to the Tippecanoe Mall and back. So they're reducing service on that bus. And I know that we have people that watch from all over. And one of the questions I get a lot is from Purdue students and Purdue parents about bus services. And this one directly impacts them. The Happy Hollow service is going to run every 50 minutes. That's 50 daytimes. And that is this route here. And this is the route that kind of connects the east side, if you will, West Lafayette. So there are some condos here along in here and also along over here that the Happy Hollow bus route, and also some apartments as well right in this neighborhood that are really convenient to this bus route, and then heads you south down to campus down here. So that one's really going to affect Purdue students and actually anybody Purdue related that uses the bus to get to work or school from the east side of West Lafayette. And that route is going to run every 50 minutes daytimes. The reverse of that route looks very, very similar. Hide that route. Next up, the South 9th Street is going to run every 30 minutes during the mornings, and in the afternoon peak hours, there will be no service whatsoever middays between 10 and 1:45. And then the 6B, that's this one, departs CityBus Center, comes south down 9th Street, and ends up down here at Beck Lane across, I can't think of what that's across from right now. Across from Edgelea. That's what I'm looking for. So that's kind of a major hit. No daytime service there. And then next, the Park East, the number 9 bus. And this is exactly what it sounds like. It runs east, starts at CityBus Center, runs out to the east side, to the Park East area, and out to IU Arnett over this way and back. That is going to have a reduced schedule to 60 minutes instead of every 30 minutes, and they'll depart at quarter past the hour from CityBus Center. And then the last one that they're reducing right now is the Connector 23, the Connector. Here we go. And this is exactly what it sounds like. It connects Lafayette and West Lafayette downtown to campus. But it starts all the way up here on North 9th Street, up at Community Corrections, comes down through downtown, makes the turn to the east, and heads over towards campus, all the way out to the east side of campus. They will no longer have a third bus during peak times. It's going to run every half an hour from 6:30 to 7:30, no change to Saturday service. So that's kind of a big deal. You know, we don't have a whole lot of public transit here in the area. So if you know anybody who's looking for a job, tell them to go put in an application with CityBus here in Lafayette. We desperately need the drivers. Absolutely, for sure. So bad news there. Hopefully those routes make sense. If you got any questions about that, shoot me a message, or what do you think in the chat about that? Hit the subscribe button right now. Make sure you don't miss a single at Lafayette Live. Every Monday at 7 o'clock, we're always here. But hit the subscribe button. It means a lot to us.